Well, we left the campsite with Pete and Kelly yesterday, and we just wanted to find somewhere. We didn't know where to go because we've really got nothing planned for maybe 5 days until I start work, and then another 5 days after that until we have to be somewhere. So I'm like, let's go to Wales before the school holidays kick in. So we'll see what we can find around there. So we are just on the inside. I think we're near Llangollen. So we are up on a hill trying to catch a breeze, which was lovely, and we managed to have a peaceful night's sleep, and we're literally just getting some work done this morning before we head. We've got a pub stop tonight. I'll tell you about that later. We're going to do the Mac Loop and see if we can see any planes, because we've done that for a while. Today doesn't seem like the best day to do it because it is boiling, and the best way to do it is you climb up, I think it's Cad East or Cad West, which I can't remember which one we went to last time. Bit of a trek to get there, but my goodness, the planes fly lower or the same level as you. It is worth the trek. Pack a bag with loads of stuff and snacks and sit out in the sunshine and enjoy the views and get to see planes. It's amazing. So that's the plan. Probably not today now, but tomorrow. But the where we are now is like a tiny little, it's like there's a farmer's track road that goes up, and then there's a little platform that maybe has room for 2 vans and a car, if you're not going to block any other ways out or anything like that. And somebody else turned up and has blocked the road and has blocked the path, so that's just made us want to move. I don't know why people do it. They are not from this country. They seem lovely, you know, young couple, but they're blocking 2 ways down, and the bum sticking out enough to block off the access road up to the top, which we've seen quite a few quad bikes and things, which we assume are farmers going up there. So come on already. But next place is the pub. We're going to go there. They don't serve food till 6. It is 10 to 4, so we can have a nice meander down there, and then we'll see what we do. But I shall have my camera going because the scenery around here is beautiful. Hiya. We have pub. We have parking. We have what seems to be a reasonably noisy road, but you can't even see them properly. Look, mountains. And what have you just found in your pocket? Hey,
glasses cleaner.
A glasses cleaner. Awesome. And I've got a dress on, so you know, all the different things.
All them dresses on.
All them dresses. It is stunning. The drive here was a jaw-dropping one, and I love them when you get like that. Because, I mean, who doesn't already know that Wales is beautiful? Because Wales is beautiful. However, it's easy to forget quite how beautiful. When you've been to all the countries that we keep going to all the time and we find them stunning, and then you come here and it's just like, wow. All right then. Bravo, Wales. Wow, good morning. So it is a bit of a lovely view that you get round here. I mean, look at that. It's very nice. We've already been woken up by a Chinook, and they come really low. Literally, see the gap there? There. They just kind of come right through, but they turn just before they get there. However, that noise has been going on all night. We've picked the pub. The pub was lovely, and we were so cranky yesterday that we didn't film anything while we were in there. We went in the pub. It was so close and muggy and stifling that we came and sat outside, and then it was too sunny because the sun was so low. It wasn't getting. It's just like, so we were cranky, so we didn't really film anything. But John had a burger, I had a steak pie and veggies, and they were beautiful. And yeah, the food was lovely and the people were lovely. It's just this noise on the road. So while it is handy for Cad West, it is not handy if you want to get any sleep at all. But cannot fault the pub itself. The pub is lovely. So this morning we are going to go and head to a car park we stopped at before we started YouTube, because at least we'll be doing something or waiting for something. rather than kind of getting a bit frustrated by how noisy this road is, because it's just like we're just sat here, it's not relaxing, it's not anything like that. So just have to wait for his nibs to get off the loo, and we'll get going. So yeah. So there is where we were hoping to go. I don't know if you can see, there's people up there. However, it's still beautiful because you've got all of this valley, excuse the cars, and then at the end, and then there's us two just wedged in there. So I'd like to thank Flight Radar 24 for helping us figure out when we should come and stand out here. There's an atlas coming through. Apparently, it's just dropped off radar, which I think it has to when it goes so low, but we're ready for it. Let's see if we get anything worthwhile, eh? Right, well, we got to see a little bit of the tail end of I forgot what it's called, a T1 I think it is, which is one of the training planes that they use before they go onto the Hawk jets. There have been 2 Hawk jets having fun in the sky way above the clouds, so we've not been able to see them. And then there was the Atlas. So I'm glad we caught the Atlas. That was a good thing, and it's good with having flight radar because you can see what they're doing. There's now rain over Anglesey. They've all been taken off from RAF Valley in Anglesey, and there's rain there now, so I'm assuming that's going to stop play for a little. So what we're going to do now is we're going to leave here because it's getting a bit chilly. It is a noisy road to be on. So we're going to go into Maclillith. We're going to there, and there's a big co-op, so I'm going to go and just get a few bits of thing. I cannot be bothered cooking anything because it's too hot, so I'm just going to go and pick up some things like hummus and crackers and veggies and things like that for sandwiches. And then I think we're going to go, John's found a nice spot that's up near a lake with a dam, I think. And we're going to go up there for the night tonight. We are thinking we're going to see if we can get into Shell Island maybe and spend the night there, because they've got laundry and stuff there as well, and there's a clubhouse and whatnot. So if we can get in, we might go to Shell Island for a night or two. Well, yeah, and that's the plan for now. But we don't really know where we're going or what we've come to Wales for, apart from the fact that Wales is beautiful and it doesn't really matter. We've still got a good 10 days really before we have to be anywhere, so let's say 8 days really if we're going to start heading up, and then we can see family before we do the thing we've got. So I guess we've got a while to kill, let's say. The weather has turned a little, and I think it's gonna get nice again, then it's gonna get bad again towards the end of the week. So if we can find a nice coastal place, which is almost unheard of in Wales since they stop all the overnight parking by the beach things, don't they? So maybe it will be Shell Island that we do to get on the beach and get a swim in or something instead. A good shop at that co-op. I tell you what, I think that's one of my favourite co-ops of all time, is the one in Macincliffe. So it's in Clough. Someone tell me, please. It's a good co-op, and they had loads of deals where it's like 3 for 2 on picnic food, and I'm in a dippy food mood. So what I'm going to do is just get myself a Tupperware, because I'm going to walk over and we're going to go and sit with John. I'm going to get myself a Tupperware container of dippy things. And I'm probably going to need to put them in a bag so I can take all the sauces that I need with me. Well, there you go. Hummus with Spanish olive oil and balsamic. This is me pretzel all done. That is just literally a massive pile of sugar snap peas. These, my goodness, I've had a bite already. This is a feta and honey parcel. And then down there, I've got mini Scotch eggs and little mini sausages. Just a handful. So I'm going to bring mustard to dip these into. Got some in here. Oh, yeah, it's not supposed to be black and like that. So I'll go for brand new unopened jar of mustard. And you, my mate, can go in bin. What a difference an hour's drive makes, eh? So much cooler. We've gone a little bit dog-legged, so we both get a nice view. I've got my bag of food and a husband waiting. Isn't that nice?
Oh, yeah.
You ready to do some chilling?
Yes.
Hardcore chilling!
Have as many snacks at the ready.
We both got far too excited in co-op. Like, far too excited.
Yeah.
John will soon see how excited. But yeah, yay! Right, so I have just taken this out of my cupboard and I keep them in packing cubes, so they do sometimes get a bit creasy. And I'm going to show, because last time I got a t-shirt out this creased, I used a little hack on it, which fixed it right up. I cannot show me because obviously this is my t-shirt, I'm not wearing it. So so let's just see what I show you. So what I'm going to do is go and shear and get this. And this is literally softener and water just mixed together. So you just give it a good old misting. Obviously it makes it smell like freshly washed clothes as well, because this does smell, but it smells like one of the softeners I don't like. So just give it a bit of a mist like that, not too much because obviously you don't want it wet to wear. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to right, so that is 10 shakes or 10 absolute slaps. I normally hold it by the shoulders because I don't mind if it goes a bit longer, if it's thingy, but then obviously you don't want it all out of shape there, so I hold it by the shoulders and shake it. I could do a bit more to do that, but the difference in a little bit of a spray and a shake is amazing. So yeah,